the police are on the hunt to nab radical Khalistani leader Amritpal Singh. They have zeroed in on the Pakistani ISI link with the foreign funding. The Punjab police believe that Amritpal was trying to form a militia called Anandpur Khalsa Fauj with the sole aim to create law and order situation in the state.
Now, when it comes to the police, they also found bulletproof vests with AKF written on them. Even the entrance gate of Amritpal's residence had the acronym of AKF. Listen into the Punjab police as their version. Is this a secret force that Amritpal was trying to gather more individuals to be a part of his organization?
इस केस में इस पूरे एपिसोड में जो जितने भी इसमें बैड एलिमेंट्स इन्वॉल्व हैं उसमें हम आईएसआई का एंगल उनकी फॉरेन फंडिंग हमें सस्पिशन है कि इसमें आईएसआई का एंगल भी है फॉरेन फंडिंग भी है उस पर फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन हमारी चल रही है। एक और इसमें जो सामने आई है चीज के एकेएफ उसके जो गेट पे भी लिखा हुआ था बहुत सारी राइफल्स बीपी जैकेट्स जो रिकवर हुई हैं उस पर भी एकेजेड लिखा हुआ एकेएफ लिखा हुआ है जो कि अनंतपुर खालसा फौज है जो प्रिलिमिनरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन में यह है कि जो इसके क्लोज एसोसिएट थे जिनके पास वेपन्स थे उनको ये नाम दिया गया था उनके पास राइफल्स बुलेट प्रूफ जैकेट्स पे भी एकेएफ लिखा हुआ है।
Now, giving a clean chit to his son, Tarsim Singh slammed the Punjab police's bid to malign Amritpal Singh. He said that the claims of the Punjab police that his son was trying to raise a militia is nothing but a propaganda. Listen in.
अमृतपाल जी बारे वो भी चिंतित सीगे वो क्यों अजे तक उन्होंने कोई पता वो कहते सानू पुछया ने कि तुहानू कोई ओदी जानकारी है तो वो बारे च सानू ते यो मीडिया के थ्रू ही पता है भी अजे तक वो पुलिस कह रही है भी नहीं सानू नहीं पता वो बारे वो भी कहते कि मैनू भी उम्मीद है कि पकड़ च होगा मैं 100% श्योर नहीं कह सकता लेकिन जिदा के हालात है मैं ये सारे खाली उन्होंने बदनाम किया जा रहा बिना वजह ये सब प्रापेगेंडा झूठ उन्होंने बदनाम किया जा रहा ਇਹੋ जी कोई गल नहीं ना किसी ना लिंक नहीं होते वो नॉर्मल काम कर रहे सी बस इन्होंने पता नहीं की तकलीफ है ये अपने काम नहीं कर रहे होर उन्होंने बदनाम करने वास्ते लगे हुए।
But over the past 2 days, we have revealed that there seems to be a global nexus that is trying to whitewash the Khalistani leader. But government sources have been indicating that Amritpal received training from ISI in Georgia before coming to India. Now the support also from Pakistan helping Amritpal to run the drug business. And sources also indicate that Daldeep Singh Kalsi, who is said to be the main financer of Amritpal and Waris Punjab, they received over 35 crores abroad in the past 2 years and also had received several calls coming from Pakistan.
Now the real trouble is not Punjab but the pro-Khalistani foreign nexus from the west that has come into action. Sources indicate that pro-Khalistani agenda is being espoused mainly from the west with the social media posts having their genesis in Canada, Spain, Germany, UAE, New Zealand, Australia, US and even the UK. Now this has prompted India to block Twitter handles including that of some Canadian government officials.
Now India has also launched a strong protest with the US after the Indian consulate was attacked with a K brigade in San Francisco as India has reminded the US government of basic obligation to protect and secure diplomatic representation. ये सीधे तौर पर बताया गया कि बाइडेन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने अब सामने आकर कंडेम करा है वैंडलिज्म के अगेंस्ट और कहा है जो वेरी एथोस ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी है जो इंडिया में दिखती है वो उसके लिए स्टैंड करते हैं। लिसन
That vandalism, it's just absolutely unacceptable. The State Department's Diplomatic Security Service is working with local authorities. I can't speak for the San Francisco police, but I can say that the Diplomatic Security Service is working with local authorities to properly investigate, and obviously the State Department is going to be working from an infrastructure perspective to repair the damage.
Our colleague Pradeep Datta joining us on the broadcast with the details. Pradeep, we saw the kind of concerted attacks that came in from several countries on social media, a lot of support that came in from Amritpal Singh, outside Indian embassies as well, the pro-Khalistani groups getting more and more active. But India has made it very clear that we have a strong objection to it, raising it with the respective countries.
Yes, India has lodged a strong protest. Yesterday we saw the strong protest was lodged with United Kingdom and similar way the strong protest was lodged with United States of America also. That such acts of vandalism is totally unacceptable. Somebody trying to insult Indian flag, that's also not acceptable to India. So India wants that such people should be identified, prosecuted, stringent action is to be taken so that such incidents do not recur again. That's what India said. When US administration already we heard that how they have condemned this incident and they stand with the efforts of Indian democracy, and they too said that this is unacceptable. Now it should be seen What action will be taken against all those miscreants, Khalistani extremists, who had been trying to target Indian embassies in different parts of the world? We saw this thing happening in San Francisco. This happened outside the parliament here in Australia. And a similar kind of a protest and then bringing down the Indian flag was seen even in London also. So, but the problem is that there's a bigger consequences that's going on at the global level. We saw that how the concerted efforts are being made using digital footprints have increased over the period of time. They are trying to malign the image of India. They are trying to set particular narrative where they are trying to demonize India, as well as they are trying to widen the gulf between Hindus and Sikhs, not realizing that there's an umbilical cord that is connecting two communities. So nobody is going to cut that umbilical cord, even if the Palestinian extremists will try to do so. Basically, why they are doing so? Because they are trying to garner support for this man called Amritpal Singh. Everybody knows that he had been a steward of Pakistan's inter-service intelligence, as you said rightly, that he was handpicked and then planted as paradox in Punjab. Before that, he was sent to Georgia for training. And over the period of time, we have seen that how Daljit Singh Kalsi had been acting as his financer, and several crores of rupees have come from across the border because they were in touch with two people. One was Tar Singh Khanda and other was Paramjit Singh Pamba, both of Babar Khalsa International, and both of them were said to be steward of inter-service intelligence. And at their behest, Amritpal Singh had been working because the idea was to foment trouble. There had been several phone calls that have been made. Now Amritpal Singh is on run. Therefore, the biggest question remains, where is Amritpal Singh?
लेकिन प्रदीप सवाल ये भी उठता है कि अगर बाकी देश जहां पर जिसे फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन एंड स्पीच का नाम करार दे दिया जाता है, अगर इस तरीके के जो प्रो खालिस्तान एलिमेंट्स वहां पे नजर आते हैं, जब तक वो कंडेम ही सिर्फ करेंगे और एक्शन इनिशिएट नहीं करेंगे तो फिर इसमें रोक कैसे लगाई जाएगी?
आपने बिल्कुल सही सवाल किया। यही सवाल कल पूछा गया था भारत की तरफ से यूनाइटेड किंगडम को कि आपकी जो पुलिस पर्सनल थे उन्होंने रोकने की कोशिश क्यों नहीं की, क्योंकि खाली कंडेम करने से नहीं चलेगा। अक्सर क्या है कि फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन क्या है कि वो टाल दिया जाता है और मल्टीकल्चरलिज्म जो ये लोग बोस्ट करते हैं, और उस मल्टीकल्चरलिज्म की आड़ में हमने देखा कि किस तरीके से कभी या तो पाकिस्तान के तत्व जो काफी या कश्मीर के अनाज जो होते हैं वहां पे जो पाकिस्तान द्वारा सपोर्टेड है, या फिर खालिस्तानी एलिमेंट्स ऐसी हरकतें करते रहते हैं। ये पहली बार ऐसा नहीं हुआ जब यूके में या बाहर के मुल्कों में ऐसी चीज देखने को मिली है। लेकिन हाँ, मुझे लगता है कि एक स्ट्रॉन्ग मैसेज भारत को देना होगा कि ऐसी चीजें टॉलरेट नहीं की जाएंगी, क्योंकि जब बात तिरंगे की होती है, तिरंगे के लिए आपने देखा है कि हजारों से लोगों ने शहादत अपनी दी है तिरंगे के लिए, तो कोई भी भारतीय नहीं चाहेगा कि तिरंगे का इस तरीके से अपमान हो। इसी वजह से स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेस्ट लॉन्च किया गया है। मेरे ख्याल से स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेस्ट के आगे भी जाना होगा, क्योंकि कंडेम करके कहें कि अनएक्सेप्टेबल है और एक्शन ना लिया जाए, यानी कि उसका मतलब आप अनासर को पूरी तरह से एनकरेज कर रहे हैं, उन्हें बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं, और वो आगे भी ऐसी हरकतें कर सकते हैं जब तक आप कोई stringent action नहीं लेते।
Yes, Pradeep, thank you for joining us with those details, because apart from condemning these incidents, India is also looking at what is the action that is going to be initiated against these pro-Khalistan groups. Thank you for joining us with those details.